And after we go through our series of stops, some people, I believe, are carrying programs, but if we're all going to travel together, I feel like we should not get lost. I'll just point out that for everybody who is speaking, everything should be color-coded. So keep an eye on the star. This is location A. The next location is the Masonic Temple across the street. The third is La Pietà. The fourth is the Civil War Monument. The fifth is Town Hall. And then the sixth is in front of the Civil Disobedience marker. All right? Anybody have any questions or problems? It's across the street from the Colonial Inn. That's what the invite said. Yes.
Well, we were in front of it.
Well, you've made it.
The megaphone. How do you use the megaphone?
What?
How do you use the megaphone?
How do you use the megaphone? So there's a light that's on, and I think some of the megaphones are strong and some of them aren't. Let's use the strong ones. As long as you see this little red light, and let's pass the megaphone from person to person as we go back and forth, so everybody can hear. Okay? This is a little bit of an experiment, a proof of concept, and also just a celebration. I want everybody to have a lot of fun. I have waters and freeze pops at the last stop, so we can all have fun. All right.
Tammy, do you want to give it a minute for other folks to gather? Where they should look somewhere?
I think everybody's here, right? It's 1 o'clock. Yeah. Do you think people are still coming?
I don't know.
Yeah, or it's 1:04.
Let's roll.
Let's roll. Let's do it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Emma Lazarus.
Hi, Emma.
And when you hear someone introduce themselves, I want you to greet them like this. Hello, Emma. Let's try it again, but louder. All right? My name is Emma Lazarus.
Hello.
Great job. Thank you all for coming. I come from a family of immigrants, Jewish Portuguese, by way of Brazil. I'm here representing not just myself, but also the Statue of Liberty and all of the people that she welcomed. The last time I came to Concord, I was given Henry David Thoreau's compass, and now I want to share it with all of you, all of the immigrants and the ancestors. As you have done throughout all of America's history, show us the way. Repeat after me. Show us the way. Very good. This is a moment to honor all of the people who helped to build America into the wacky bunch of democratic, loving misfits, and pull them up by their bootstraps, pick yourself back up, and start all over again, Americans. Today's parade is not just about April 19th, or Juneteenth, or July 4th, or September 12th, or even Memorial Day or Veterans Day. We honor the spirits who built this country, our ancestors and our immigrants. We are the tired, the poor, the huddled masses yearning to breathe free. We are all the Minuteman statue who hear the call to support our communities, our states, our country at any times of struggle. On parade days in Concord, everyone loves to dress up, right? There are reenactors everywhere. If you were a spirit, you would fit right in. So let this be the day when we welcome all the living and all of the spirits of Concord and talk to them in the locations that honor them. Now, let me introduce the Grand Marshal of the parade, Ellen Garrison.
Hello, I'm Ellen Garrison. I'm honored to come back to Concord to be the Grand Marshal of this parade. As you know, I've been in Concord parades before, sometimes welcome, sometimes not. I want to welcome everyone. After the Civil War ended, I went to Baltimore to teach formerly enslaved people how to read. Woo! I went to Kansas with the Exodusters. I ended up in California with John Brown's son in a new community in Altadena, that welcomes everyone. I have seen America, and it is made up of so many different, beautiful faces. You would not believe. Now for the invocation. Are we ready?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and everyone in between, and also the living and all the friendly spirits, I hereby invite spirits from far and wide, dead and alive, to our parade. And we will greet them with love, because they are the ones who helped our town create its history and have helped build America. I summon you all to be present here in Monument Square for the Monument Square edition of the Concord Parade. And when I start a chant, I want to hear you answer. Ready?
Yeah.
So repeat after me. Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what America looks like. Show me what America looks like. Excellent. Now on to the British soldier. Number 3. Here we go.
This is what. You don't have to press anything. Put it up to your mouth.
Hi, I'm the unknown British soldier. I have no name apparently. I was in the battle at the North Bridge, and somehow this is the spot where I died. We came 3,000 miles and died to keep the past upon its throne. Unheard beyond the ocean tide, our English mother made her moan. And now for another poet.
Woo! Walt Whitman. Yes. And everybody noticed the British soldier marker, right? Right over there. Poor guy.
Hello, my name is Walt Whitman.
Hi, Walt.
I write poetry. Here's some. Reconciliation. Word overall, beautiful as the sky, beautiful that war, and all its deeds of carnage must in time be utterly lost, for my enemy is dead. A man divine as myself is dead. America is center of equal daughters, equal sons, all alike endeared, grown, ungrown, young or old, strong, ample, fair, enduring, capable, rich, perennial with the earth, with freedom, law, and love. A grand, sane, towering, seated mother, chaired in the adamant of time. And now we welcome Sarah.
Thanks, Walt.
Hey, Walt.
Yeah.
My name is Sarah Winnemucca Hopkins. I published a book called Life of the Paiutes. How do you pronounce it, Tammy? Paiutes? Her book? Paiutes. Okay, I knew I was wrong. Published by my transcendentalist friends, Elizabeth Palmer Peabody and Mary Peabody Mann. There was a rumor going around that the Minutemen had scalped the British soldiers at North Bridge. It was fake news propaganda to paint them as violent savages. The same way that scalping was falsely claimed to be a Native American practice. Scalping, in fact, was imported from Europe. It was in the earliest laws of Massachusetts. It was not a common practice of Native Americans. Learn your history. Repeat after me. Learn your history.
Learn your history.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This
This is what democracy looks like. I tricked you on that one, sorry. Now, show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Good, it's all good. And I think I am handing to, we'll go to the next temple? Okay, the Masonic Temple, onward, friends.
I live down the road on Bow Street. I taught music at Concord Academy, and my claim to fame was the song called The Little Drummer Boy. The Little Drummer Boy. This song came to me while I was asleep and I couldn't get it out of my head. It was a piece of art that needed to come out to the world. May you all be awake to the music inside you and bring forth beauty to share with the world. Woo!
Yeah, take her. Take the microphone.
Good afternoon. My name is Henry Thoreau.
Hello, Henry!
Really? Hello, my name is Henry Thoreau.
Yay!
I am a different drummer. Most of you might know me, and you might know that I taught school in this building right behind me for 2 weeks. I quit because I was ordered to use corporal punishment on my students. Exactly. I do not believe in violence, not for anyone, but especially not for children.
Ah! This is ridiculous! I'm Samuel Mosley, privateer, King Philip's War. I'm here to keep you safe. Be safe by being separate. I don't believe in any of this DEI crap. We should be hitting our kids. It's the only way they listen. Violence is the answer. Violence is the only way we get through to people. Cruelty is the point.
Boo! Boo! Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what America looks like.
Ready? Go!
Hello, I'm the statue of Pietà.
Louder! Louder!
Hello, I'm the statue Pietà.
Hello, statue!
I'm here to represent all the mothers who have given their children to a cause. All mothers want the best for their children, and that means to live a life without war. Let's welcome Julia Ward Howe.
Julia Ward Howe. Oh, is that me? I'm sorry. Yes. Sorry. That was good. You're all doing a great job. Yay!
Hello, I'm Julia Ward Howe. I wrote the Battle Hymn of the Republic, which is a song of patriotism of war, depending on how you look at it, or war, depending on how you look at it. I put forth the idea of Mother's Peace Day because I believe in the power of peace. That is the force we must cultivate. Here is a bit from my proclamation. Arise, all women who have hearts. Now say firmly and repeat. We will not have great questions decided by irrelevant agencies.
We will not
have great questions decided by irrelevant agencies. Where's Donna?
Right here. Hello, I'm Donna Reed. Hello, Donna. You might know me from the film It's a Wonderful Life. You know, when an angel gets its wings and you hear the bell and all that. I even had a TV show named after me. I was the perfect American housewife of the 1950s. But in the 1960s, I was part of an anti-war group called Another Mother for Peace. Our slogan is, repeat after me, war is not healthy for children and other living things. War is not healthy for children and other living things. I think it's now time for Philip Van Doren Stern.
Hello, I am Philip Van Doren Stern. Henry knows me because I wrote Annotated Walden in 1970.
You did a fine job.
If the rest of you know me, it's because of a short story called Greatest Gift, which became the film It's a Wonderful Life. Now, imagine our community if a single one of us had never existed. Our community is a delicate spiderweb of intricate connections. Now we will hear from another person who will prove my point. Martha Moulton.
Hey, Martha!
Hey.
Hi, Martha.
Hey, Martha. I saved the town hall in 1775. Woo! Do you see that white little marker?
Over here, this marker over here. And nobody ever looks at it. That marker.
In 1775, when I was 71, I saw that the British soldiers was setting fire to the townhouse and that it was going to spread to the next house. I was the one who shamed them into putting it out. Just so happens that there was a ton of gunpowder in there. Never underestimate what a supposedly harmless little old lady can do.
Yeah.
Right?
Show me what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
Show me what America looks like.
Show me what America looks like.
Next person is Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Yes, across the street.
For me?
Yes.
I'm Harriet Beecher Stowe. I have to look. I don't know my identity. I am the little lady who started the big war with my book, Uncle Tom's Cabin. Thoreau told me to write it. I got inspired to write it when I was watching my own baby lowered into his grave. I suddenly understood what it was like for mothers to be separated from their children, for women who were enslaved to watch their children be taken from them. I fought the only way I knew how, with a pen. And this is a guy named Billy.
Hey, I'm Hammett Billings. I'm an artist and architect. I did the illustrations for Harriet's book, and I designed this very monument. Note the North Bridge stone right here in the corner. Note it. The American Revolution is right here next to the Civil War. In fact, all the wars are connected. And next we'll hear from George Washington Dugan.
Hello, I am George Washington Dugan. My name is on the monument. I worked at the Middlesex Hotel, right here in the center of town. I signed up as soon as they would let me to fight in the Civil War as a member of the Massachusetts 54th Volunteer Infantry Regiment. Look for us in our movie Glory. More than half of us were killed or declared missing at Fort Wagner. It wasn't until last year that Concord put my name on this monument. I was waiting for 161 years to be recognized. And here I am. Say my name. Okay, so there's gonna be a chant. George Washington Dugan. George Washington Dugan. And then you all would say, who is America?
Yeah, we got it.
Who is America? George Washington Dugan. George Washington
Dugan. George Washington Dugan.
Who is America?
George Washington Dugan.
Who is America? We are America.
We are America.
And now we're gonna head to town hall.
Yes, all right, okay. Front steps of the town hall. Thank you so much. I know it's on.
Hi, I'm Louisa May Alcott.
Hello.
You may have heard of me. I wrote a couple books. I also served as a nurse in the Civil War.
In this very building, I was the first woman to vote in Concord
Yay!
in 1880. We celebrated the 145th anniversary as a town just a few months ago.
In this building.
Now, Philip.
Oh, Philip
Yes, Philip Lavoie.
Lavoie? Excuse me. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention, Louise. I was all caught up in your story.
That's a good excuse.
Yeah, it's true. Hi, I'm Philip Lavoie.
Hello.
Hi,
I was a Vietnam veteran who participated in a protest march on Memorial Day weekend in 1971. We started our protest parade at the Minuteman statue over there, but I was arrested in Lexington along with 457 other protesters, and we were brought here. Our crime was camping out on the Battle Green. It was one of the largest mass arrests in Massachusetts and could be considered one of the largest acts of civil disobedience in America. And is Langston here? My good friend Langston Hughes, come on up. Woo! Woo!
Hi everyone, I'm Langston Hughes. This town is alive with ghosts. I too sing America. A shawl from Harper's Ferry comforted me. Sheridan Leary's shawl as my baby blanket. Now repeat after me. Not dead, not dead. None of those is dead.
Not dead,
not dead. None of those is dead. Is it much to die? Is it much to die when immortal feet march with you down Times Street? When beyond steel bars sound the deathless drums, like a mighty heartbeat as they come. Who comes? Christ, who fought alone. John Brown, that mad mob that tore the Bastille down, stone by stone. Moses, Jeanne d'Arc, Dessalines, Nat Turner, fighters for the free. Lenin with the flag, blood red. Repeat after me. Not dead, not dead. None of those is dead.
Not dead,
not dead. None of those is dead. Gandhi, Zandino, Evangelista too. To walk with you, alligator Alcatraz, South Sudan, 8 black boys in a southern jail. World turned pale. And now I'd like to hand it off to John Brown.
Woo! Woo! John Brown!
I am John Brown. Perhaps you will remember John Brown. Took 21 companions, white and black, where 2 rivers meet. How did the Harper's Ferry raid turn out? We were arrested, the ones who survived. Then violence is not the answer. There wasn't supposed to be violence. It's never the answer until it is. But we were fighting against the horrors of slavery. What were we supposed to do? What are you doing?
I know you're all hiding, people. Where are they? People, savages, rapists, murderers. I'm here to keep you safe. I demand that you tell me where the Neshoba praying Indians are hiding out. These are people not like us! They're not like us! You won't tell me. I got no choice. Unless you tell me you are all under arrest for harboring the enemy. I don't need no warrant. I don't need no paperwork. I'm gonna hold you all as enemies of the state. Maybe I'll send you to Deer Island, America's first detention center. Who wants this thing? Where are they hiding?
Yeah, where's Henry? Yeah. Henry will save the day, right?
We can't hide from him. We are all welcome. You are all welcome to come to my house.
Your house in Walden?
No, not my house at Walden. My house over there, the Middlesex County Jail.
Show
Show me what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what America looks like.
This is what America looks
I
like.
can do better than that. This is what America looks like.
This is what America looks like.
This is what Concord looks like.
This is what Concord looks like.
Let's go.
Hello. I wrote a letter from Birmingham jail when I had Henry's civil disobedience to think about. My friends, I must say to you that we have not made a single gain in civil rights without determined legal and non-violent pressure. History is a long and tragic story of the fact that privileged groups seldom give up their privileges voluntarily. A nation that continues year after year to spend more money on military defense than on programs of social uplift is approaching spiritual death. America, the richest and most powerful nation in the world, can well lead the way in this revolution of values. There's nothing except a tragic death wish to prevent us from reordering our priorities so that the pursuit of peace will take precedence over the pursuit of war. Next, Gandhi.
1 trillion military budget this year.
When the British government tried to impose a tax on salt, I led a protest march. They attempted to arrest everyone they possibly could. Can you imagine people arresting every single one of your friends? I said, I said, you may condemn civil disobedience as much as you like. Will you prefer violent revolt to civil disobedience?
Yes.
That's what John Brown would say, yeah.
Malcolm X.
Hey, I'm Malcolm X.
Hi, Malcolm.
When I was young, I was put in jail, and I ended up at the jail here in Concord. It had an excellent library, and I read as much as I possibly could. I started learning about Islam, and I was transforming into who I was when I was here in Concord.
Woo! Woo!
Hello, I'm Brister Freeman.
Hello,
That land where the Concord jail is, MCI Concord, that's the land I farmed when I was enslaved to Dr. Cummings. That is my land. I haunted it for 25 years when I worked there. I left parts of myself there, seeding the ground with sweat and determination. No self-respecting spirit is going to admit to haunting people in the daylight. But I will tell you that I visited the prisoners and whispered encouragement into their ears when they slept. Reminded them that they deserve respect. Reminded them who they are as the other humans. Just as Narcissus Mohammadi.
Lisa, can you hear me?
Yes.
I just want to, I picked this because of the name on it, Narcissus Mohammadi, because I have a friend named, the same name. She's, Nargis said she's an Iranian graduate student at Harvard, an international student who's in that mess over there. So it seems very timely.
Yes.
This Nargis is incredible. I am a woman from Iran. I'm a journalist and human rights activist. I won the 2023 Nobel Peace Prize, and I'm still in jail to this day. I have cancer, the doctors say. The doctors say I should not be in jail, but my government has no mercy, so here I am. And I'm wondering if the gentleman from Iran who translated Walden into Farsi is here.
He is not.
Ali, he is not here. He was not able to come, right?
No, he could not get into the United States because of some idiot's rules.
You didn't hear that. He couldn't get into the U.S. That's what Thoreau said. Our beloved friend Ali lives in Tehran. And just a few days ago, nuclear bombs were dropped in an attempt to obliterate something in my country. Obliterate something, sorry. In my country, the government has taken over thought and culture. It has denied the right of women to be in public with their hair exposed. It denies the existence of gay and lesbian people, and I assume trans people, I'll just put that in, and enforces a strict hierarchy of power. Our governments are not so different. Our people are not so different. No matter how many of our rights they take away, our freedoms, no matter how many of us they put in jail, we must never give up fighting. That man, Samuel Mosley, where'd he go?
That guy.
What about it?
That man is the cancer. And all the ones like him. His hatred, his urge to divide us all. He is drunk on power. You must remember who you are. He can tell you all that you are all under arrest, but he has no power over you. He is less than a character in a play. You are all free to go home tonight and hug your loved ones. Remember that you are all free. You are the Statue of Liberty. You are the Minuteman statue. You are the symbol of a nation of people who have come together to live in peace and love and freedom. Show me what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
Show me what America looks like.
This is what America looks like.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for reading and participating and listening so closely. So this is the book that I have been writing, and sadly, I feel like the news of today keeps impacting all of these stories that we want to tell. One of the elements when Samuel Mosley was asking where the praying Neshoba Indians were, does anybody actually know where they were being held?
I found out eventually.
Yes.
Orchard House.
Yes. So King Philip's War, which is the 350th anniversary, which people in Concord want to talk about, but we don't really know how to commemorate it yet. We're still working that through. But they were at Orchard House because the gentleman who owned Orchard House at the time wanted to actually keep them off of Deer Island. So he actually went to the governor and made it all legal. And so he was able to have them and take care of them for 4 months, the harshest months of the winter. But Samuel Mosley literally went over to First Parish and demanded of all of the parishioners to tell him where they were being held. And they told him. People didn't want to at first. They looked at their shoes, but it's in the documentation, it's in the research, that eventually 1 or 2 people told him. And the whole town marched over to Orchard House. And Samuel Mosley and his henchmen apprehended the praying Native Americans. And there were 58 of them. And I'm glad to say that there are some who actually are descended from them. So the people who were at Orchard House ended up living, well, they had a better survival rate than the rest of the tribes who had been at Deer Island. So, and thank you very much. The town is also joining. The town tour is joining. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for learning history, right? Learn your history.
Yes.
Learn your history.
And everybody, let's thank Tammy Rose for writing this and putting it together.
Yay!